Hey everyone, Erin here, your hostess with the mostest, and welcome back to Becoming Me. Wow, this is gonna take some getting used to. So, if you're not new here, then you can kind of already see and hear that there's something different about me. And I'm trying to get used to it, but it's not like the one I had before, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, and I was looking into. Oh, by the way, I'm really tired because I got up at I don't know, 8 this morning and I worked pretty much all day, and it's now 3. So, yeah, it, it's probably going to be pretty bad. And I did have a topic that I was going to put in the crying hour, but I'm just going to save that for next week and not do it today. This is just too much already. Anyway, I was kind of thinking about it, and I saw other videos by other trans people, and doing it every week for specifically just looking at HRT timeline might be a little too often, but not enough noticeable changes. Um, at least with pictures and measuring myself and my weight and things like that. I'm probably only going to be doing that every month or so. And uh, again, I was thinking in a year from now, there's going to be very little difference between week to week, even though there will be a lot of difference from then to now. So that kind of stuff, yeah. Um, I'm also wearing my friend's shirt. I guess I'll show a picture. I'm not sure where, because I'm kind of in the center of the screen. But her name is Emily, and her handle on Twitter is Erie Emily, and she also is on Twitch, and I'll have those in the description. But I've talked to several different trans people, as well as someone who I don't think is trans. Gosh, this is really hard. But of the things that I've noticed, as I mentioned before, it felt like it was kind of placebo or coke bugs of different things changing. But honestly, I'm not really feeling anything. Sometimes it feels like my skin is a little softer. I can't know for sure. But one thing I am noticing is a lot more acne, which is honestly really upsetting. But I was talking to this guy that I'm gonna get makeup lessons from, and they were saying, and a lot of trans people also describe HRT as second puberty, and because there's such a difference of hormonal shifting, that your body will be kind of trying to adjust and then not quite doing it and then adjusting again. So there's a lot of back and forth, I guess. So yeah, in the end, the acne won't be as big of an issue. I think that in general, my skin will be less oily and thinner, and the pores will be smaller, so it'll be good. But right now, it's kind of just breaking out here and other places. But I don't actually have my calendar open with me, so I don't remember the exact dates. But I know coming up, I'm going to see my therapist again. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I'm also gonna be like a contributor, or just my experience to this one indie person that is writing a book, as well as another group that is writing a book. And in the other group, I think the book is called Trans Stories. And I just think it'd be really cool to like kind of lend my experience and have that reach like a much bigger audience, and having that like have a positive effect on someone personally, and also just like maybe the world in general. Like they would cite things from that book in the future or something. Who knows? Um, but anyway, this week has gone by like really, really fast, and I sort of had an idea of what I was going to talk about, but then it was just everything was moving too fast, and a lot of it had to do with, again, me just like putting myself down and pointing out things that I don't like and I'm worried about and stuff like that. And I think that I really shouldn't do that anymore. Like last week, I talked about my resolutions, and one resolution that I should really focus on that I didn't even bring up because it wasn't a resolution at first is just simply to have more confidence in myself. And maybe that sounds a little ironic with how I'm presenting right now, but it's just that I was thinking, like, you know, everybody has something or just things that they don't particularly like about themselves, whether it's like something physically, something emotionally, mentally, academically. And a lot of times they look at like other people and they wish that they were like this, or that they were, just not how they were. And also, like, when you go to friends, and I've definitely been doing this, and I apologize to my friends, but, and say things like, oh, well, I'm this, or I'm that, and they're like, oh, no, you're not that. Like, and then they say all the reasons why you're not that, or why that isn't a big deal, or not necessarily a big deal, but like, that shouldn't stop you from being able to do whatever you want to do. And then when you turn around and say, yeah, but no, I still feel that way, it's kind of like you're just discrediting their feelings and their opinion of you that they're trying to like encourage you. And if that happens enough, then people, they don't want to encourage you anymore. And it's not their fault. It's just that, like, after so many times of denying, like, their encouragement, who's gonna want to keep encouraging? And some people need that. So it's hard. But I think that I'm gonna, what's it called? Just focus on being more confident in myself and not pointing out things I don't like, because it's really not doing me any good to do that. Um, on that line, unfortunately, because it's so late and I'm so tired, I really wanted to put on foundation for this, but I was just really tired, and still tired. But I'm gonna make a point to put foundation on every single day from now on. Because I think part of the issue I was having was, like I mentioned in the last vlog, I was trying to put on so many different things of makeup. And even when I cut like down, like I'm still putting on like eyeshadow, lipstick, blush, and foundation. And I think that it might be a good thing if I just put on foundation. And once I really get the hang of that, then I can add the next thing. And I think that sort of like natural learning progression will be more beneficial for me in the long run than like just doing everything and not really knowing where I was screwing up kind of thing. And then doing it again and then doing it again and stuff like that. Whew. Oh boy. Oh, and I didn't mention it in the last one because these are like all really just whatever I just get in front. Oh, that's my phone. It makes the Metal Gear noise. But the other things that are coming to my channel, what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna try and get into John's prompts soon, hopefully, while I'm finishing up Undertale, and then deciding on like what the timing of things ends up being. Then I'll work on like a nostalgia dip and a Kanjon play. But I'll be totally honest with you guys. My throat. The main thing that's like preventing me from doing those things is really just the art part of like making the opening graphic. I have these ideas in my head and I want to work on them, but like then I can't find time. And I felt really bad for not really having the graphic ready for Becoming Me yet either. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to have it in this one, but that might not be true either. We'll just have to see. So hopefully I get that done. And I don't really know what else to talk about right now. I hope people don't mind the lisp a little bit, or a lot of it, but I guess that's it. So, if you stayed till the end, thank you. You're a real sweetheart, and take care.